Erica, incense and Prince, product of joy, magic and muscle. Van McCoy with the hustle. We've been working. Circle small as pinky rings. My people play position puzzle pieces.
Guys, thank you so much for waiting. Like I said, I was gonna bring you updates, and of course, I sure will. Stepping out on a beautiful afternoon in Toronto is quite nostalgic, and I'm so sure this young man is enjoying his ride. Hopefully, he doesn't encounter a crazy driver on the way. I'm just looking out for my friend. I made a stop at a supermarket to catch up with my friends so we can catch the train together. My $1 store. Catching up with each other after 13 whole months really calls for celebration. And here comes the train. Of course, this is where the fun begins because this train is headed downtown Toronto. Of course, we boarded the train at Pioneer Village to Queen's Park, but unfortunately, this train couldn't make it to Queen's Park on this day because there was an emergency situation at Queen's Park. So we had to get off at Union. And of course, it's all part of the fun. Taking a walk all the way from Union to Queens is actually not bad at all because this is where you get to see the skyscraper, and of course this part of Toronto actually looks like Marina Lagos. Where is the light? This is beautiful, and it felt really like I was in London. Honestly, guys, it's time to give us our flowers. You just say hello to the queens. Yes, these are the queens. Honestly, guys, it's never gonna be easy to capture every part of downtown Toronto. However, this is just a glimpse of the beautiful downtown Toronto. Downtown Toronto is actually the hub of the entire Canada, and as a result, you'll always find something new every time you visit. This is the eating center in downtown Toronto, and to navigate our way to our desired stores, we had to use the digital map to know where to go. And of course, my friend is taking charge of this. Yes, we eventually did make it to Zara, but we never found what we wanted at Zara. So we had to explore some other unpopular stores, and trust me, I have good eyes for good things. If you ever feel like you're due to change your wardrobe, the Hidden Center downtown Toronto has a lot of great brands in it. And of course, we also did well to check out these great brands. I doubt it if this mall ever goes to sleep. Anyways, these are just girls in their 30s giving some Gen Z vibes. It's product of joy, magic and muscle. Van McCoy with the hustle. We've been working. Circle smallest pinky rings. My people play position. The shenanigan you display when you spend generously on yourselves. And guess what? This is the best brand ever. Ever new. And of course, Aritzia is also my go-to store. But this time around, they didn't have what I wanted for my upcoming event. We also checked out Wilfred, which is their sister store, but we still didn't find what we wanted. It's my friend's birthday in 2 days, and she needed to get some exquisite footwear for a photo shoot. And of course, I was also instrumental to what she eventually chose. This is honestly a great purchase. I know my body so well that when I see what suits my body, I already imagine it before it even gets adorned. Look at this! Smashing!
This ain't blindness, yeah, yeah.
I don't even know what I'm doing here. But then the reaction is, this is actually as expected.
Boy, magic and muscle.
Okay. Are you signed up with us?
No.
No? Okay. So it'll be
Fuck now.
$6.77.
Okay. Does this apply? The
Yeah.
15% off?
If you're those signing up.
Oh, sure.
Yeah. What's your email?
MESI. Cool. Don't ever change this color.
Right?
Honestly. We honestly both made a great purchase on this day, and of course, we didn't miss out on the discounts.
Work out, bust my legs in the interim. Chasing sky, how your vibes, yeah. By all means, tryna flex like Hot 97. By all things, triple threat, my boom.
The Hidden Center is not only designed for shoppers, but also for those who come to the mall to relax. So, if you ever visit Toronto, you might want to check out the Hidden Center to relax, take a walk, or even draw inspiration from there.
Pinky rings.
After a long day of shopping, we stopped by at a fruit store to get some smoothie.
Child above non-stop. Bad bunnies drive to the drum line now. We've been working, we've been working.
The next day was my friend's photo shoot, and my friend's dog couldn't just get enough of me. It was just all over me. Of course, I woke up to a sumptuous meal prepared by my friend. Thanks to my great friend.
This
I
is
love you.
beautiful. Oh my gosh.
Mix Missy, Erica, and Sansan.
Ain't she gorgeous?
Muscle, that McCoy.
I really love how this outfit turned out to look matching on my baby girl. So it's the D-Day for the photo shoot, and we are at Umber Bridge for this photo shoot.
Bad bunnies drive to the drum line now. We've been working,
Of course, feel free to lick your screen. That's my friend.
yeah, we've been. Last night we sent our sorrows to the stars.
At the end of the day, we made use of the gym in the condo to exercise our bodies.
Let the vultures pick 'em dry.
The next day at 3:45 a.m., I did a road trip to Ottawa to renew my Nigerian passport. Of course, it was a smooth ride all the way. I got to Ottawa at 8 a.m. and it didn't take long for the Nigerian High Commission to attend to us. The office opened at 9 a.m. and they started to attend to applicants at 9 a.m. And on the record time, I was attended to, and I started my trip back to Toronto as soon as possible.
Some prize like
I really got along with the driver because he's a Nigerian, and he was also giving me updates about trips he had made around Canada.
Yes, what's going on life there?
And on this same day was my friend's birthday, so in the evening we went on a girls' date at an Italian restaurant.
complete the vision, yeah. We've been working like the inner child's above non-stop. Bad bunnies drive to the drum.
This is me giving you the forced Canadian smile.
Working, we've been working.
I must tell, a lot of shenanigans go on when you go on a girls' date. This is me just displaying my car walking skill before we went into the Italian restaurant.
Versus till they stuck in me insulin. Kill it, I heard soft work, I bust my legs in the interim. Chasing sky, how your vibes, yeah. By all means, tryna flex like Hot 97. By all things, triple threat, my boom X. By all means, can't stop till I got the top spot right next to Miss Erica and
Thank you.
Muscle, that McCoy.
And this is a toast to a friendship that lasts, full of opportunities, trips abroad, and of course, a purpose driven life.
And the child's above non-stop.
Thank you.
The drum line now.
It's been a long day, right? So it's time to go home and relax.
Yeah, we've been working, yeah, we've been
Guys, finally, my time in Toronto in this month of April has finally come to an end, and I have to go back to my beautiful British Columbia.
You know
So, as early as 6 a.m., I'm already at the airport to catch my flight.
Sandprints, product, joy, magic, and muscle. That McCoy with the hustle. We've been working. Circle, smallest pinky rings. My people play position, puzzle pieces complete.
Finally, we made it to YYC, and I couldn't just wait to get aboard the flight to my city. But unfortunately, I had a whole 4-hour layover at YYC just because there was an hour delay in Toronto just because of some thunderstorm.
To the stars, took my fears out to the forest.
Anyways, I had to cope with that, and of course, at some point, I got so famished that I could eat a us, so I looked out for some muffins to calm me down.
Last night, I went to build up my rocket ship, took a trip through the stars, sent my secrets to Mars, pulled up right off the Milky Way, then I put it in bar, told my son I'ma see him as soon as.
And thank goodness, finally I got to my city and I could feel the cool air in British Columbia.
To the house.
Anyways, guys, it's been an experience, and I mean an awesome experience. And I really want to say thank you so much for staying through with me along my trip to Toronto, Ottawa, and back to British Columbia. Alright, guys, do not forget to subscribe, click like, and always remember to share. Thank you so much. I love you. And of course, I also look forward to a trip to Alberta soon. I'm gonna bring you updates. Just stick around and look forward to today's beautiful content. Okay, guys, peace out.
Yeah, we've been working. Yeah, we've been. Last night, I took my pen and my pencil and took a trip out the universe. Verses sweeter than cinnamon. Rehearse and repeat my verses till they stop.